Hey, this is Jackie with West Coast Connects, and I just want to shoot you a quick little video just to go over a few tips and tricks that you guys could do in-house that would help bring in more business using your website and Google Business Profile. So I went ahead and pulled up your website, and a couple tips that I would have for you guys right off the bat would be to have a click to call right up here at the top of the site, and then also develop the site so it is good for desktop and for mobile, because you can kind of see how it's cut off right in the middle here, and it's kind of condensed. One of the biggest things would be content. So you want to have at least 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage. That's what Google really likes to see. But you want to add the keywords within that content that you want to be found for, things that people are searching on Google. That's going to get more eyes to your site, and then more people to your site means more leads, more business. So I went ahead and input your information into a tool that I use called Ahrefs. So we'll look at the UR and the DR first. That's the strength and the trust that your site has with Google. And the strength is okay. The trust is a little bit on the lower end. But if you're able to implement some of these tips, it would definitely help bring up these numbers and bring up your rankings in Google. So as of right now, you guys have 128 backlinks coming from 49 referring domains or websites. Now, what a backlink is, it's your website linked to another site that points direction back to you. But not all backlinks are the same. They're not all created equal. Some are spammy, some are more authoritative. So you really want to go after the links that are more authoritative and relative to the niche that you're in. And those are actually going to send power to your site rather than just do nothing or suck power from your site. And then currently you guys are coming up for 20 keywords, and then you're getting about 5 people to your site a month. So really right now the website is kind of a digital business card rather than a lead generator. So if we look at some of the keywords that you guys are coming up for, and let's see. So storm damage services of Tennessee. If you service the entire state, this would be a good keyword to go after. I mean, there's 50 searches a month for that, and you're in the 12th position. So being in the top 3 would bring in, a higher percentage of this search volume. Nashville storm damage, there's 250 searches a month for that, and you're the 23rd position. Nashville hailstorm. So something like that isn't necessarily a buyer intent keyword. So you want to go after something that, people are looking for services right then. Let's see if we keep going through here. Not too much buyer intent. So a lot of these are pretty generic terms. So if you guys do roofing, like that kind of is what I gathered from your site. You do, roofing jobs after storms and such. So then if we Google, roofing company, Murfreesboro, Tennessee, where you're out of, what comes up first are the Google guaranteed ads. And this is really great to bring in business quickly. It takes a little bit to get Google guaranteed, but it definitely helps save you money. And then after storms, if you're able to run some highly targeted ads, it's going to bring a lot of business quickly. And then same thing if you're wanting like consistency each month in business. So then what comes up next is the map pack, and this is super imperative to come up in. I mean, you're going to get about 30 to 40% of traffic going to your website or giving you a call right from here. So there's a few ways to boost your rankings in this, one of which would be to add reviews as much as possible. You want to reply to those reviews. Your business name, address, phone number, and hours, you want to make sure that's all correct and the same across all of the internet. Google doesn't like to mislead their consumers. And then at the bottom, there's a 750 About Us section that you want to fill out completely, and you want to add the keywords in there that you want to be found for. And then posting branded photos weekly really helps, and then posting geolocated and geotagged photos also really helps. Then there's the thing called citations, which is your business name, address, and phone number in things like Yellow Pages and Yelp. There's thousands of those out there. Google is a big popularity contest, so you really want to go out there and give your information to as many people as possible, because they're going to start to trust you more, and then that'll boost your Google profile rankings and then also your organics. So the top competitor in Murfreesboro is roofing renovation. So if we look at their website, it's nice and clean. They've got a click to call here, and keep scrolling. They don't have a lot of content, so like really any at all. So that plays in your favor if you're able to implement that on your site. And then if we look at their analytics, so They have 1,260 backlinks coming from 220 referring domains. So a good plan of action would be to match the amount of referring domains that your competitors have and beat them out by at least 100. And then they're coming up for 515 keywords and getting about 411 people to their site a month. So if we look at stuff like Murfreesboro roofing, there's 100 searches a month. Let's see, roofing Murfreesboro, Tennessee, 250 searches. And roofers in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, 250, roofers Murfreesboro, Tennessee, 250. So just in that handful of examples, there is a good amount of volume within that area. So once you start ranking for those keywords, a percentage of that total is going to go to your site, and then a percentage of that is going to give you a call, depending on your closing rate, turn into a customer. So then if you're servicing like the Nashville area, same thing, roofing company Nashville, you'll have your Google guaranteed, you'll have your map pack here, and you can expand out in that area. So I would just definitely implement some of the tips that I had mentioned. And then you go into the organics. So the top competitors, Nashville Roofing. So, their website is really basic, click to call, not a lot of content. But if we look at their rankings here, they have 141 referring domains. They're getting 852 traffic a month to their site. And then to give you an idea of just in Nashville, the volume. So roofing company Nashville, Nashville roofing company Nashville. I mean, there's 300 searches, 600 searches, 600 searches, 350, 150, 600. So a ton of people are looking up these services in the Nashville area. So if you would like to, if you're servicing the Nashville area, I would definitely say, hey, create a location page and treat that like a homepage. So I would have 1,500, 2,000 words on that page, and then implement the Nashville keywords in there. So I definitely hope that this was helpful. I would absolutely love to hear feedback, and you can reply via email or give me a call. My number is 423-329-7787. Thanks.